Hello, Crusoe, and welcome. I'm Sue Howard. I'm the course tutor for the Level 1 and Neurotech Level 1 and Neurotech Level 2 courses. And we're just going to introduce a little video for you to watch.
We are Cambria. We were rated excellent by Estin inspectors. We inspire success. We provide learners with work experience which enables them to have the very best employment opportunities. We are the highest performing college in Wales. We lead the way with our world-class facilities. We partner with top universities to bring degrees to your doorstep. We have raised over £500,000 for charity since 2013. We impact positively on the wider communities we serve. We change thousands of lives every year. We can change yours. Your success starts here.
Hello, I'm Karen James, and I mainly teach on the IT Level 2 course. The course is a year, and it's the certificate, the BTEC certificate in ICT. And we do units such as, within that there are 2 examined units, which is Unit 1 and Unit 2, so things like information and creative technology, online world, those types of things. And then we also do things like website design, we do mobile apps, we do computing in the workplace, we do multimedia, which seems to go down quite well because within multimedia you do make a quite a simple game, but it seems to be quite interesting to most of the students. The entry requirements for the Level 2 course, if you're from outside or if you're coming straight from school, is 4 Ds and above, including maths and English. If you are a progression student, in other words, if you've already been here and you're progressing on to the next stage, so you've done Level 1, you're progressing on to Level 2, then you need to have an MM, in other words, a merit on the Level 1 course in order to progress to the Level 2 course. There are lots of other things to do within the college. We have a hairdressers, if anybody wants to go. We have a beauty salon. And I know they're always looking for people to go along and be guinea pigs, I think. The facilities we have here are very good. Obviously, we're always in the computer suites. So we have access to a computer. Obviously, a lot of the things we do online, particularly during what's happening at the moment. And you can actually join from home, and we can use blended learning or virtual learning in order for you to be able to complete the qualification. Other units that we do, say we do mobile apps, so you make a little app. So it's sort of a general overview of digital technologies that we do, and we find that that's what people tend to like. There may be some you like, there may be some you don't like, but basically that's a Level 2 course.
Karen, I've got some questions from a few of our students on Level 1 about Level 2, so perhaps I could ask you. They're asking, do they need to do Welsh back at Level 2?
No, the only time they need to, well, as it's called the Skills Challenge now, is when they do Level 3, because it's equivalent to an A level.
And do you know what the quals they need to have to go on to the Level 3 once they've done the Level 2?
Yeah, but it's similar to the Level 1 to Level 2. They need to get an MM, a merit on Level 2, and then in order to go to Level 3. Brilliant. And we do this, not to be awful, but we do feel that if you don't get that qualification, that level, you're really, really going to struggle, and we don't want it to set you up to fail.
Brilliant. Have I got any more questions for Level 2? Oh, yeah. So one of the questions was, are there any tests? You said there are 2 tests.
Yes.
So are they like long tests?
No. There are 2 tests, and each test is an hour. One of them is the online world, and the other one is technology systems. They are online 1-hour tests. Now, if you don't get the level 2 passes, which is what you're aiming for, then you can always resit the tests. So there is that opportunity to resit the tests if, you know, if that's the case.
Smashing. You done?
Thank you very much.
So hi again. So I'm the level 1 course tutor. So I'll tell you a little bit about that. The level 1 BIT business and IT course and the level 1 neurotech course have quite a lot in common. So I'll talk to you a bit about that and then I'll explain the difference. So I've just got a little list based on what my students said they'd like to know before going on the course, and they wanted to know what was on the course. So there are a number of different units. We've got some officey style units that are sort of geared towards perhaps if you want to get a job working in an office environment, so getting to know how to use office packages and things like that. We've got a unit on communication technologies, so this sort of thing, and being able to have meetings online and post things on social media and stuff like that. We've got a web development unit where you'll be asked to create a website, maybe create a virtual blog, things like that. An animation unit, so we start off with generating graphics and images, photograph editing, and then go on to doing some animation. The students absolutely love that. It's a great unit. We do a lot with sort of imagery and marketing. So we look at target audiences and how we sort of decide who we market towards, and then we make our marketing materials. So we sort of have some invented companies, and then we try and come up with a strategy of how we can market that company and stuff like that. The other thing that they asked about is, yes, you definitely do need to do some English and some maths. On all of our Coleg Cambria courses, you'd be expected to do that. And that's the beta. So, we also do a bit of sort of businessy stuff. So that's where the BIT comes in, business and IT. So really, I would say if you wanted to do a course that's anything to do with working in an office, going in, sort of junior position in that sort of environment, then this is great. But it also gives you a taste of the sorts of skills that you're going to need to go on to the level 2 IT. So from level 1, you can go on to level 2 IT, you could go on to level 2 business admin, level 2 business, or level 2 media. We're a good jumping off point for any of them. Okay, so the only difference between the BIT set group and the neurotech group is neurotech courses have been specifically designed and geared towards neurodiverse learners. So learners with, for example, ASD that need additional help and support with accessing the college environment. So students that are suffering with maybe anxieties and things like that. So it's just geared more towards that sort of learner. So we do the neurotech level 1 with the same sorts of units, but just in a slightly different environment and in a different way, like I said, with a lot of support for any of our neurodiverse students. We also offer a level 2, like Karen's level 2. We also offer a level 2 at neurotech for neurodiverse learners, again, with all of that support in place and with the aim of either going on to hopefully a level 3 neurotech or a mainstream neurotech, mainstream level 3 course. We're hoping that we give you the tools in your toolkit to enable you to progress onto the higher levels of what you're interested in. So I hope that we've sort of answered any of your questions. One of my students said that they would also like to know, do I need to bring in my own lunch? So,
we do get them type of questions. Yeah. I just want to say a little bit about the level 3, because obviously we have got this progression where you can do level 1 or even level 1 neurotech, level 2, level 3, and either go to the world of work or go to university. So normally, for the level 2, you need your MM in order to get into level 3. The level 3 is a 2-year course. And some of the units you do is similar to the level 2, but obviously in more detail, because if this is an A-level course, so it's equivalent to 3 A-levels. Now, them A-levels will then give you enough points then to go to university. And the level 3 as well, you'll do the Welsh back, which is equivalent to an A-level. So you will end up with the equivalent of 4 A-levels for the level 2. So we've got it's a nice progression. So, and we've had students that have come right from level 1, or we had entry level, and right the way through to level 3, because they've not got any quals for reasons, family reasons or whatever, and they've actually gone to university. So there's quite a nice career progression.
Ooh.
Also, as Sue said, if you want to, when you do the level 2, if you want to then go on to media or business admin, if that's more what you're interested in, then, once you've done your level 2, you can do, or you can stay on the IT route straight to all the way to university.
I've got one more question from a student, and that is, what sort of equipment can we expect to have to play with at Coleg Cambria? Which is a great question, because we've got loads of kit, haven't we?
Virtual learning, all the kit for virtual learning. We've got Lego robots. We've got the
VR headsets.
Yeah, we've got the robot. That's
programmable
robots.
We've
got all sorts of programmable things. Yeah, so there's lots of things.
Raspberry Pis and the sensor things. Loads of fun stuff. Yeah, that I am definitely at the technical end of the spectrum there. So hopefully we've just answered some of your questions. Obviously you can get in touch with us at any time and ask more questions, book in for an interview, or come along to student services and have a chat
with any of us. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. So good luck to everybody.
Okay, and hope you enjoy your time at college.
I'm sure you will do.